Insalata di cavatappi, mozzarella, pomodori e fagiolini. Another one of those must-have dishes for picnic, and that is a pasta salad. So here I have pasta. It's cooked about halfway, and I will add the string beans right into the water and let it cook together. And while that is cooking, I will make a little pesto, a little sauce to dress this pasta. The pesto will be basically tomatoes, I'll cut them in pieces, some basil, parsley, garlic, and almonds. So let's just cut it in pieces, and we will kind of whirl it all in, and it's gonna become a sauce, so you don't need to be careful on how you cut them or precise pieces. That's it. 2 cloves of garlic, basil leaves, parsley, some toasted almonds, and we'll put some oil. Yes. A little bit of salt, peperoncino to give it a little zest. Let's just check on that. Yeah, that's, what a wonderful smell of garlic. So we are ready with this. I am looking at the pasta and the string beans, maybe a few more minutes, and it'll be done. So then, of course, you add some ripe, nice cherry tomatoes, the plum tomatoes, all of that, and mozzarella. This is an adorable little kind of gocce. It's like a teardrop of mozzarella, and it's beautiful. It fits great in the salad, or a little bigger one, and you can cut it. So if you like bigger pieces, or you can cut it in maybe in quarters. And if you don't find these small ones, bigger ones will do as well. Just cut them in small pieces, just like that. Everybody loves mozzarella. And then when it's kind of dressed with olive vinegar and the pasta, it makes a complete meal. Okay, so here we are. Let's check on the string beans and pasta, and I think it's perfect. You can just drain it, but I like to just fish it out like that. And you put it right in the bowl. You do want the pasta to cool off a little bit. So just air it like this a little bit. You don't want to add the dressing and the mozzarella because the mozzarella would melt in here. But you know, while that's cooling, I have a question. And Lisa Hyde from Alabama asks, should you let the pasta cool before adding the rest of the ingredients for making pasta salad? Absolutely. You don't want it chilled. I like it a little warm, so it begins to kind of break down the flavors of the tomato and the mozzarella and the dressing, but you don't want it hot. And also, she asks, and should you rinse the pasta after it is cooked? No, I don't like pasta rinsing because, the old saying, throw pasta to the wall. If it sticks to the wall, it's done. Well, pasta has that little kind of stickiness on it, and that's where the dressing, the sauce adheres to. If you wash that away, then the dressing and the sauce kind of makes a puddle on the bottom, and it doesn't adhere to the pasta. So you can drain the pasta, but do not rinse it. If you drain the pasta, you're really in a hurry to chill it, you can put some ice cubes between the pasta and toss them until everything is cold in a strainer. Then you drain, and then you proceed with your salad. So, yes, cool the pasta to some extent, and do not rinse the pasta. Okay, I'll let it just cool off a little bit. I'll clean up, and then we'll dress this pasta the right way. Celebrate like an Italian, the Italian picnic basket. Follow along with me and pack the perfect Italian-style picnic basket. To create a table on the go, I like to first spread out an old sheet, and then on top of that, a large, beautiful tablecloth to accommodate all the food and all the guests. Frittata is a picnic staple. It travels well and it's delicious at room temperature. Choose a hearty salad. And I like a pasta salad with some tomatoes, mozzarella, string beans, and pesto dressing. Pack as much as you can in jars for easy traveling, like my blueberry and ricotta parfaits. And then there's all those little extras that really round up a meal. For Italians, there must be fruit, a big hunk of bread or focaccia. How about some sliced prosciutto, some cured olives, and then, of course, a bottle of wine to wash it down, and some lemonade for the kiddies. And the most important, don't forget to have fun and enjoy.
When I came in America here, I heard about the picnic. I was asking, what is this picnic?
Picnic, as per se, is not an Italian word.
By us was not that kind of holiday.
The big tradition is that the Monday after Easter is called Pasquetta. And that is almost a tradition where people go out of their house and go into the country.
You go out with the other family, enjoy the food and the company.
A lot of them bring their food, spread their blanket, and have a scampagnata on Pasquetta. So the pasta is room temperature, great, and now we're going to dress it. All of this delicious dressing we made, let's get that in. Okay, let's toss first with this. Okay, let's put the tomatoes and the mozzarella. Okay, so you want everything to be dressed. I'm thinking I salted the pasta, I salted the dressing, I didn't salt the tomatoes, so it needs a little bit of salt, I would say. And, you know, some people like their pasta salad just like this with oil. Other people like a little acidity, adding a little bit of vinegar, and you can decide that at the end. And I would add this just before you serve it or before you pack it, but not too much, just a little bit. And I like wine vinegar. Now, you can just bring it like that out to the buffet table and you're ready to go. If you're taking it to the picnic, then of course you need a nice container with a sealed top. And it could be plastic, but I do like glass. Let's fill it up like this. And I would say, you know, you make 2 of these containers and you take everything away. And this here is 1 pound of pasta. So it's 1 pound of pasta, but there's mozzarella, there's the string beans, there's the tomatoes. So you'll get a lot out of it to feed quite a few people. So I think this is one ready to go to the picnic. Chill it so it's nice and cool for the trip to the picnic grounds. And then, you know, let it come to room temperature. By the time you're serving it, it should be a room temperature. I'll pack another one, but I want to taste a little bit. You know, I always taste and I always tell you how it is. And this is a Prosecco Rosé. But with tomatoes, rosé, whether you have the bubbly Prosecco like this, or whether you have just a straight still rosé with tomatoes, it goes excellent. So I am ready to taste. The smell of the tomatoes, the basil, garlic. Delicious. And so now I need to get to the picnic, but I invite you to come with me. And as we always say at our show, you know, I invite you tutti a tavola a mangiare. Salute!